Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Brian. I want to welcome you at this time to the WSC Lounge. At this time, I want to welcome my guest. She is country rock pop singer, Morgan Riley. Morgan, welcome to the show.
Hey Brian, how you doing? Thank you so much for having us on the show.
I'm doing good, and you're very welcome. It's an honor to have y'all on the show today. I know you've got, I know that this is the first time ever for the, actually second time ever for the WSC Lounge. This is gonna be simultaneously broadcasted over on Morgan Riley's Facebook fan page. You can go over there and watch her Facebook live as she will be singing. You can see her singing while I'm interviewing her, and you can on my end you can see me, but hear her sing. So you got two for the price of one, I guess, on that one. But I wanna start off, Morgan. I want to ask you how you got your start in singing. When did you know that you wanted to be a singer and everything?
Well, I've been singing since I was like 5 years old. I even got up for like weddings and anniversaries. I was never a shy kid, and pretty much since I was calling, I knew I wanted to be a singer.
Wow. So I guess you were basically just born with that, just a blessing.
Oh yes, I thank God for all of the talents He's given me. I became a songwriter, as I got older, but also I wasn't writing songs till I was 3 or 5. But it just kind of developed there. But yeah, I thank the Lord for all the gifts that He's given me right now. It's pretty awesome just to be doing what I love to do, and singing has always been my life.
That's right. I know that without God we couldn't make it. I mean, I always tell God that without God you're nothing, but with God you're something.
Right.
At the age of 15, you were already doing something that most people had only dreamed of. You were already recording at a local studio. I mean, that's incredible.
Yes, well, any opportunity I could find. Basically, when I was 15, I found a studio just in my area, and I was like, hey, I was hoping to put your kids to studio time. And so I started recording with them, and then that kind of got me connected to a producer in New York City, and then I was kind of a pop R&B artist for a little while. And then after New York City, I moved to South Carolina and was a pop rock artist. And then I got my deal in Charlotte and was doing adult contemporary. But my dad always said I should go country since I grew up listening to country music. And that's when I got my deal with Skyton Entertainment in Nashville. And here I am as a country artist now.
Well, I'll tell you that is a very interesting story, very interesting start. And speaking of that, I want to know how it was for you to perform at the Hit Factory Studio. I mean, that's been legendary throughout the world. And how was that for you to perform there?
Oh, that was awesome. In New York City, where actually I think Michael Jackson even performed in that studio. There was one studio where it was so huge you could put like an entire dance crew or orchestra in there if you wanted to. But that was my big experience, my first real experience in Hit Factory Studio. And then now I've just been kind of full. And Skytone Entertainment brought me in the Blackbird Studios in Nashville, Martina McBride Studios. So that was pretty awesome. That was I actually recorded in Studio D, and Taylor Swift and a bunch of people recorded in the same studio booth I was in. So that was pretty crazy.
Wow, that right there is incredible. Martina McBride and Taylor Swift. I mean, just to be in the same studio, that they recorded at. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, that's gotta feel especially tremendous and overwhelming for you. I mean, that's just a blessing. And without any further ado, speaking of blessings, without any further ado, let's hear some of your music for the fans.
Okay, yes, definitely. #1 on SoundCloud in the country, and it has 3.57 million views. We're very proud of it. This song is very special to me too because it basically was the song that got Frank Green interested in me when I submitted it on musicextra.com, and here it is. It's called It Wasn't Me. If you like this song, it's on my album Collage. It's also on iTunes and on the English website. So.
Okay.
I remember you would tell me that you loved me. But as time grew older, you turned closer. One day you said you love. I was sitting here thinking for so long, wondering was I nothing wrong? But your baby blue eyes, I just in the sky. So maybe I don't know what to say. Why did you let me cry on my Sunday? What did you always say? You'll find me in time. What did you do? What did you do? You kicked it out, sure was. And I thought about the good times and the bad times too. I bet it's nothing that you did. But if you said it wrong, that you never really told me, I was in love with you. What did you let me cry on my Sunday? What did you always say? You'll find me a diamond ring. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? To this day I'm sure that you seems I tried right to you. You never know where I've been. Seems I tried to tell you that I miss you. You know where to be found. Yeah. What did you let me find on life unfortunate? What did you always say? You find me a diamond ring. What did you let me? What did you always believe? What did you want? Just wasn't me. Facebook, how you doing? We're talking on the phone with WSE Lounge. We're live there on WSE Lounge, so go give the page a like, and we're also live here at my home with Stevie Kirby. That was my song, It Was Me. And back to you there, Brian.
I gotta tell you that was a wonderful song, and I may be wrong, but I believe that that song was about love at first sight and about being married and everything. I believe. I mean, I may be wrong, but what was the what was the idea behind that song? I mean, was I kind of close or not?
Yeah, you were. I was actually dating a guy for about 3 years, and I moved to North Carolina for him and everything. And well, it was kind of a blessing because the Lord brought me back. Because I kind of just stopped doing music for just like 2 months. He was like, "No, sorry, you're off track. You need to get back on track." So I think everything happens for a reason. But he actually ended the relationship with me, and it was kind of like out of left field. And the funny thing is I kind of knew it was coming, so I actually started writing that song before we even broke up. If that's not crazy enough.
Wow.
And yeah, and then when we finally broke up, the whole song kind of came to me or whatever. And then when I submitted it to Frank Green, he really loved it, and he really loved my voice, so he went ahead and signed me with Skyton Entertainment. And we tweaked the song, and of course he produced it and everything, and he became a writer on the song as well. And I have to give credit to my friend Alan Slack because he came up with the bridge melody for that song, so I can't forget about Alan Slack. He's listening.
Awesome. One of your songs that I absolutely, I listened to it earlier today, and I basically just fell in love with it because I love it. Is Something in the Water. I mean, that right there. I mean, that would touch anyone. I mean, their soul or anything else.
Carrie Underwood's song. I just covered it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've actually heard her sing that song. I've actually heard Carrie Underwood sing that song, and I had actually forgot about it until you mentioned that. But yeah. Are you now? Is that a song on your album or not?
No. That song, we perform a lot at different places and stuff, so we have to do covers as well as originals. And I just listened to that song. We were at Downtown Live Festival, and that was a good song for us to sing because, again, I love the Lord. And
Yeah.
kind of a shout out to the Lord. Plus, it's just really pretty stuff. But if you guys are listening on Facebook, we are talking to WSB Lounge. So feel free to ask any questions about anything, and we'll be happy to answer them for you.
Okay. Well,
See you there, Brian.
you can go ahead and continue with your next song. Whatever song you may have, Morgan.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that on Brave. I didn't
Okay.
even warm up today. So.
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's do Don't Ask Me. This one is coming out this fall. It's on my album Collage, but the music video done by Durham South and Digital Master, it's going to be exciting because that is being released in the fall, and we're also going to release this on the SoundCloud as well. So. But here it is. It's called Don't Ask Me. I hope you guys like it.
Well,
That
that
was not what I'll ask you guys. We are, if you just tuned in, we're talking to Brian from WSB Lounge. So if you have a Facebook page, please go and like that. And you can feel free to ask questions as well about the music and the album or what's next and all that stuff.
I gotta say that was great. I love the beat. I don't know who come up with the beat to that song, but that was awesome.
Frank Green and Frank Green came up with the beat and stuff. A lot of times, since I don't play an instrument, I can play a little guitar, but since people play it better than me, I just let them do it. Like my friend Stevie Kirby over here, he's only part of the band, by the way. I have 4 other members as well. So hi, if you're listening out there, to Josh, Jason, Nate, and Molly, and our sound guy Mark. But anyway, back to the beat. Basically, Frank Green and I, when we were about to go to Nashville in 2 weeks, I'm going to be writing a new album, and we sit in the studio, and sometimes words and melodies come to me, and sometimes it's just a collaboration thing that we're just right there, and the song happens, or we had an idea before, and then we lay it down. So we kind of just collectively do everything together, and Frank produces it, and obviously puts the music behind it.
That's great. That's great to have somebody that has knowledge like Frank to be able to do that and put music together like that. Because I was really enjoying that beat. I mean, that was that was really neat. If you want to, you can go ahead and continue with your next song that you have.
Okay.
Okay.
This one right here was also #1 on SoundCloud. We still hear, hey, we still talk, we're all good. This song right here is called You're the One. Hope you like it.
Okay.
you
Thank
guys are listening, we are live with the WSC Lounge. If you go to their Facebook page and give them a like as well. And feel free to ask questions about anything. Because we're doing like an interview question thing. And you're out there listening. We love y'all. Thanks for listening. Hi, Lisa. How are you? And hi to the band. We'll be live tomorrow on Friday at the station in Simpsonville. Brian, you there?
Yes, thank you. I was just letting you finish. Yeah, I want to let everybody know out there. If you're watching live, go and give Morgan Riley's Facebook page a like.
It's Morgan Riley Country. Yeah.
Oh, Morgan Riley Country. Go and give her Facebook page a like, and you can also follow her at Morgan Riley Country on Twitter. So go and follow her on Twitter as well. And also, if you're listening out there, you can also comment in the comments below if you have any questions or comments for Morgan Riley. I'll be glad to ask her the questions. I wanna ask you, Morgan. Can you tell the fans about your dad never giving up on you auditioning for the Pride of Carolina?
About my dad, you said?
Yes, about him always wanting you to audition for the Pride of Carolina.
Yes, well, the Pride of Carolinas was actually my very first record deal. It was with Koch and Sony in New York. And basically what they did is they came to, I think it was Charlotte. I was living in North Carolina at the time, and I drove 3 hours to Charlotte. And auditioned for like 30 seconds. This song that I had previously recorded with Matt Morgan at Spin Studios. Who's also great if you're looking for a local studio here in Greenville. And my dad and my mom, I can't forget my mom, they have both been huge supporters of my music career since I was a kid. And Pride of Carolina was 4,300 people auditioned, and they picked 17 people to be on the compilation album. And I was one of the 17 people they picked.
Wow.
300, and then they put my song on the radio as well. So that was kind of my start of career at Platinum Vibe Recordings in Charlotte.
So that I guess in a way you could kind of say that was almost similar. I mean, not the same, but it was almost similar to American Idol. You know, when they go on there and they audition to get on American Idol, but a lot of them don't. You know, a lot of them didn't make it. You know, but a lot of them made it. But I mean, I know American Idol's no longer on TV, but I mean, it was it actually made the waves for Carrie Underwood and Kelly Clarkson and so many others. So I mean, I guess you could kind of compare it to that. I don't really know.
Well, it was a little bit different. It wasn't televised. It was more like they were looking to find artists to give them single deals and the single record deal. It wasn't a full album deal. Basically, they signed you for one single, and you had to sell a certain amount of singles in order to get the full album deal. And that's kind of when Platinum Vibe Recordings picked me up, and we did the Affinity album, and it was more of a dog contemporary. But yes, I do agree with you. There are tons of shows out there that help inspiring artists to get out there, like The Voice, America's Got Talent, and all that stuff. So I've done it the old-fashioned way. Basically, just any opportunity I could get, went out there and found it, worked really hard, drove like 6 hours to Nashville just to do a voice lesson with Kate Brooks 5 times in a row. I wanted personal attention. Only a crazy person like me would do that. This was before I was dying to Sky to entertainment. And of course, you're a struggling artist then. So I would drive 6 hours there and then drive 6 hours back for an hour voice lesson.
Well, I'll say this. If you have any kind of passion in life, or if you're gonna go out there and you're gonna follow your dream or whatever, then you're willing to go that extra mile or do what it takes to get to success, and but in the right way, and you're willing to do whatever you can to, brush up on your homework or whatever, on studying, the musicians or, whoever's singing or whatever. I mean, whatever kind of field you're in. I mean, you're always trying to, get to the next level.
Right, for sure. You have to do everything you can, and I know God's been a huge part of how far I've gotten, because, actually right when I was saved from the Lord, that's when I got my first record deal with Sterling Koch, but 6 months later it was the Pride of Carolina's contest. It was this weird email that just kept popping up in my email, auditions for the Pride of Carolinas, and finally I was like, all right, I guess I will. So I took the opportunity, and that got me out of North Carolina, and that's kind of skyrocketed my career from there. And I'm excited to see what's next. I have a great band. We perform all over now, and they are good guys, and I'm just excited. Stevie Kirby's my Memphis. Stevie.
Hello, and I'm very glad to be here. I've been with Morgan since day one. I guess you could call me the OG original member. But anyway, I mean, I'm glad to be a part of this, and you know what, the sky's the limit. I'm ready for whatever we gotta do.
Well, that's
Awesome. He's a huge supporter.
that is awesome, awesome. You can go ahead and sing your next song. How many songs do you have, Morgan?
Well,
Because I'm not really sure because I don't have a format over here how many songs there are. So
yeah. No, we can definitely do a few more if you want. No problem.
okay,
You
that's
want
fine.
Downtown?
Yes.
Downtown is also a radio single that we released. And there's a music video out there that turns out good as well. And you can check that out. Everything is at morganrileycountry.com. You can follow all the social medias and everything.
Okay.
Hello, hello, Brian. Brian's listening now. Daniel said stop fidgeting so much. That's my husband.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of that's kind of weird. I'll tell you a little bit of a story here on the air before you start singing your next song. My late brother's name was Daniel, and he passed away unexpectedly in 2010 at the age of 38, and so that's just kind of a very weird coincidence, I guess you could say. But I like the name Daniel, though.
Well, Daniel, he's listening. He's a weirdo, but you gotta love him.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Thank you, Larry. People are so sweet. Do you guys have any questions about anything about what's next? Or, you can go on WSU Lounge and ask them as well. And our friend Brian here, that we're talking to over the phone. Where are you located, Brian?
I'm actually located in Georgia. I'm sure that a lot of your listeners can tell by the southern accent.
You said Georgia?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, cool. All right, well, we're going to do this song that's called Downtown.
Okay.
It's just so to be that too. Thank you for that. Rock and roll, you're awesome. Larry, always the best Morgan. You are so awesome. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for listening, and please give a like at the SSD Lounge. We're talking to our friend Brian here, and he's interviewing us. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and like the page and ask a question now about the music or anything like that. Back to you there, Brian.
It's actually the WSE Lounge to everybody out there.
I realized I said FSD.
Yeah. That's okay. I've had a lot of guests that have got the name mixed up before and said WSB and WST, all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah.
that's no problem.
Well, I said it right the first 3 times.
Yeah, you did.
Like,
You did.
Wow.
I gotta once again though. I gotta say, I believe his name is Frank, the one that did your music and everything in the background.
Frank Green.
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah. I gotta say once again. I gotta once again say that music. You know, that beat behind the music, dirty. You know, dirty down south. That was great. I mean, you know, if I'm gonna tell you something, folks, if you're in the music business and you're looking for somebody to do your beats, go to Frank because he knows what he's doing. I mean, that's unbelievable. I mean, that's good. That's 2 songs that I've heard that I absolutely love the beat and the jam of it. I mean, I almost got into a little bit of moving my head back and forth over here, you know, because it's just a good beat, you know.
I know, and Stevie does such a good job on the guitar, you know, replicating that and stuff. So, but yeah, Frank Green, he's amazing. I'm excited. I'm going to Nashville on the 10th to write the new album, and then I'm excited for the band because they are going to be recording the album once it's all written and everything. So it's very exciting times for all of us, and just excited to see what the Lord has in store for us. Keeps blessing us, and I'm very grateful.
That is wonderful, and I want to give a shout out to I know you know who I'm talking about, Chasing Your Dream Radio, Tom Kelly. I want to give a shout out to you because I know that you have played Morgan Riley's music along with a lot of other people's music on your radio just about every day, and I know it's by the grace of God, but I also think if it wasn't for Tom Kelly and his amazing radio of Chasing Your Dream Radio, that a lot of these talents wouldn't be discovered, you know.
Yeah, and I really appreciate y'all and Tom as well, and there's a bunch of radio stations all over the world that have picked up my music and really supporting me, so I'm very grateful for everybody out there because it's really tough as an artist to get discovered or get out there with your music and everything, but y'all are doing a really great job helping, so I really appreciate it.
Well, you're very welcome, and I wanna know who were your inspirations that got you into music. I mean, I know your mom and dad inspired you, but I mean, out there in the music field, who was the inspirations that you looked up to and admired?
Well, back in the day, I loved listening to Mariah and Whitney Houston just because their vocals are just so amazing when they, like, way back in the day when they made, like, really awesome music. That, and then, of course, I listened to country music growing up because my God family, that's all they listen to. So Trisha Yearwood, Garth Brooks, oh my goodness, Johnny Cash, there's so many, George Strait, I can't even...
Reba McEntire?
Name them all. Reba McEntire, all of them. I mean, they've all kind of influenced my career in a way, just because you take a little bit from the styles of country music, R&B music, pop music, and then you kind of just become your own artist and create your own sound. And Frank really helped create my sound. I will not take credit for that. So He has been really great at helping get what God has given me as my natural talent, really help me get that out there. I'm very grateful for him as an entertainment.
That's wonderful, and it's wonderful that you give credit to God because and it's like I tell people, when I'm doing this show, I always give credit to God because if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be doing this show, and I wouldn't have this show, and I know if it wasn't for the fans, there would be no show. And so I always thank God, and then I thank the fans, and you don't find there's a lot of artists out there and stuff that, or a lot of people out there and stuff, they don't give credit to God, and there's not really anything you can do about that. But I mean,
Yeah, well, I always try to put him first, because Jesus and God, they've helped me get through a lot of things in my life, so I always try to put him first, and he's definitely with me in my career. And, he helped get together this amazing band. It's just little steps. Now we have an amazing sound guy, Mark, if you're listening. And just little things here and there have just been helping get this ball moving, really, and rolling. So I'm very grateful for all that stuff.
Amen.
I have 3 dogs right now in the house, so if they start barking, I apologize. They like bark.
That's fine. We got dogs here too. That if they start barking, just ignore it. But are you still working at the church teaching the children ages 2 through 5 at New Springs Church, or are you not doing that anymore?
Well, I actually move churches. I go to one that's a little closer. Some of them down there now.
Uh-huh.
I go to this awesome church called Faith for News, and I just love it. And it's recent. I've only been with the church now a few months, so I haven't become a member yet.
Okay.
But I do plan on doing that and helping get involved with the church, definitely. So. But I'm still, I go every Sunday when I'm in town, and I love the pastor, Terry Rogers. He's amazing. And his messages are just so real and awesome. So, y'all are local. You gotta try Faith for News. It's pretty great.
All right, folks, you heard that. That's awesome.
We're saying hi to people that they come in the room and stuff. We're listening, Suzanne, you just got here. We're listening to Brian from WSE Lounge, and he's asking us questions about the music, and we're performing a little bit. So I hope you stick around. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them.
Well, without any further ado, Morgan, you can go ahead and sing another song if you'd like.
All right, sure. Well, since it's storming here now, this song was inspired because we were recording or mixing another song, and then the rain started hitting the windows in Nashville. And I was just like, okay, this really started inspiring me to write this song called I'm Not Your Girl. While Frank was mixing, I was sitting there putting down lyrics and all that stuff, and then we kind of came together and made a song within like 10 minutes. So anyway, here's I'm Not Your Girl.
Okay.
Thank you, Suzanne. That was awesome. You can find that song at MorganRileyCountry.com. It's on iTunes, it's on Amazon, every single site. And if you're just tuning in, we're listening to WSE. That's called WSE Lounge on Facebook. And if you go ahead and give them a like, and feel free to go on the interview. He's Facebook Live as well on his page. And people are asking questions about the career, so feel free to ask anything you want to ask. Back to you, Brian.
I want the fans out there know that are listening in, if you would like to listen to any of the archive shows of the WSE Lounge from back when we were on Blog Talk Radio, you can go to the site at www.blogtalkradio.com/the WSE Lounge, and you can listen to such interviews as Danica McKellar from the Wonder Years, Ben Jones from the Dukes of Hazzard, Kristen Alderson from One Life to Live in General Hospital, Diamond Dixie, among others. So y'all can go listen to that. And also, if you want to listen to or see any of the interviews that have been conducted on Facebook Live, since I've changed over the format, you can watch them here on the page on the WSE Lounge Facebook page. That's for all the fans out there if you want to listen to any of the shows. Morgan, if you were not a singer, what would you be?
There's nothing else I would be. People always ask me that question, but singing has always been everything that I've wanted to do. I love acting, but singing kind of goes in with the acting. When I was little, I would be like, I'm going to be a singer, actress, dancer, model. That's what I used to say to everybody when I was like 10 years old. And singing has always been my number one, and acting basically comes with the territory. I mean, you act in music videos, you're acting on stage. And dancing, I got to dance in my first music video. Kevin Andrews choreographed that. You can check out that song. Modeling, hey, you're always on camera, taking pictures. So I got to do all four things. But singing, number one.
Okay, well,
So I want to sing a Smile, Stevie. This is my guitar player. They call you my partner.
oh my goodness.
Well, the music's concerned, I suppose, but I mean, that's
He's like my brother. He's been in the band for like 40 years.
almost what mom and dad pretty much adopted me, so there you go.
Well, we're listening to Brian from WSE Lounge on Facebook. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. How about y'all sing about two more songs, and then when we get back, we'll go over how the fans can get your music and what's out there for the fans to get and all that stuff, and then we'll close out the show for the night.
All right, that sounds great.
Okay.
This song right here, I actually sang at my own wedding.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, Yeah, I got married last year to Daniel. He's awesome. And this song right here is called I Do. I remember when I first saw you. Took my breath away. And I can't believe how far we've come. Been a long, long way. It seems like yesterday we were just hanging out. And you were laughing at all the things I say. Now here we are just out inside, planning our big day. Planning our big day. I wanna spend my life with you. Because you really love me. And I wanna stay. So please say I so please say I can feel flying down that road. You and with one another. Life is good when I hold you in my arms. Long as we have each other. Long as we have each other. I know there will be ups and downs. Nothing always easy. Like no other unpredictable. I see the light through your eyes. It's always so much. That song's very special, honestly, since I sing that in the wedding.
That was wonderful. That was great.
Thank you, Brian. If you guys are listening, hey, we are talking to Brian from the WSE Lounge. So cool, I do. Awesome, I do. Thank you, Suzanne. You're awesome. Please, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, it's Morgan on Country. Please go like WSE Lounge on Facebook and follow him on Blog Talk Radio at WSE Lounge as well. And back to you, Brian.
Okay, well, do y'all have another song y'all want to sing, or is that all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We can do, this is just going to be kind of fun. It's a fun, upbeat song, and you have to kind of, it's the acoustic version, but you got to go check out the full song with the full band and the music video. We shot this music video in downtown Nashville, right in front of the Titan Stadium. And they closed down the street for us, so it's pretty awesome.
There you go.
But this one was on CMT, my first video on CMT.com and all that stuff. And so you can check that out. It's called Rowdy Shout Cowboy.
All right.
Cowboy.
Saturday night. Me and my buzz and my bros ain't looking for a fight. Just wanna find a pretty with a long brown curl. I'm too honey to rock my world.
So I love to party on the outskirts of town. Do you know how to the music down? So I give them a stop. Oh, wait, then I go. Go to the on. You're gonna get the choice of my way. Welcome to the dirt. Cowboy hat. Clean white shirt. So I asked to say, you have to be lucky. I'm solid with her. You might get lucky. Daddy, daddy, cowboy. And now pick up stuff. So daddy, daddy, cowboy. Baby, hey, baby, what's up? Go on, let us miss the table. I'll roll back to you. So rowdy, 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 shadow cowboy. It feels so good. What? Girl, you know what I'm talking about?
So I wake up to the morning, this will go, but say to myself, I gotta get sober. A big country that sounds good to me. Legs, some bread, some black coffee.
So I'm on a bed and I'm still on my gun. I guess the gun, the gun, the gun. So I pick up the fire. I go to God, next to him. I also wait for you to wiggle. Start all over the table. He looks at me with that cute grin. I do like this, and we do it again. Daddy, daddy, cowboy. And then we go back. So daddy, daddy, cowboy, baby. Hey, baby, what's up? So a little kiss to me when I go back to you. So daddy, rowdy, 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 daddy, cowboy. So daddy, rowdy, 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 daddy, cowboy. Daddy, rowdy, 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 daddy, cowboy. Daddy, rowdy, 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 daddy, cowboy. Oh yeah, so that was my first country rap song. Actually, I was the first female country artist to put out a country rap song on the radio. Are you there, Brian?
Yes, I'm here. I got to tell you, out of all the songs y'all did, I think I enjoyed that the best. I got into a little bit of dancing over here. I mean, that was y'all wasn't lying when you said that when y'all said that there was an upbeat to it and everything, because I got into a little bit of dancing over here. I was enjoying that so much. That was a good one.
Oh yeah, you have to go to MorganRaleigh.country.com and you can go learn the video dance that we actually did. Kevin Andrews choreographed the video dance and we broke it down step by step. So you can go ahead and learn those dances and play the song and do the dances with us while you're watching the music video.
Oh wow, I'll have to definitely do that.
Yeah, also there's another video that we created for line dance. So, because they sent this song out to a bunch of country clubs and all that stuff. So that was
Okay.
kind of what that was for. But yeah, again, we're listening to, we're talking to Brian from the WSE Lounge, and you can go check out his radio program podcast on Blog Talk Radio at WSE Lounge, and please give him a like on Facebook as well. We really appreciate y'all listening, and MorganRaleigh.country.com is the best thing to reach me as, and there's my buddy Stevie Kirby showing it. There's a smile. There you go, Suzanne. All right, back to you, Brian.
Well, I wanna ask really quickly. I've enjoyed all the music as well as I know the fans have enjoyed all the music that y'all have that y'all have performed here tonight. Stephen, Frank Green, and Stephen Kirby, I believe it is.
Stevie Kirby, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and also Morgan Riley. Y'all did an awesome job, and I want to know, and I know the fans want to know, where can they go, and do you have anything you'd like to plug, any upcoming appearances, any autograph signings, and where can they go and find your music at?
Well, the best place to find my music and connect to all my social media spots is MorganRaleigh.country.com. And we play at the station tomorrow night in Simpsonville. But we have a bunch of shows coming up as well that you can go check out. I don't have all my dates in front of me right now, but
Okay.
we have a tour list on our website that will connect you to all those things. But I think we're going to Myrtle Beach in a few weeks. Yeah, we'll be at the Suck Fame and Blow place there in Myrtle Beach, and that's just a funny name.
Oh, it is.
But that's one of our shows, and then we have a bunch coming up, so you can check that out at MorganRaleigh.country.com.
Okay, well, I want to thank you so much for being on, Morgan, and thank you, Steve, and thank you, Frank, for also joining in.
Thank you.
and being on.
Thank you, Brian. We
You're very-
enjoyed it very much.
You're very welcome, and I wish you all the best in all you do, and I'll continue to share the word about your music and everything.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Anytime you want to talk, just let me know.
Okay, take care.
You have a great night.
Okay,
Bye.
you too. Bye bye. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was country rock / pop singer Morgan Riley, along with Stephen and Frank Green. And I hope you all enjoyed that. I know I enjoyed that. Want to let you know, all you soap opera fans out there and music fans, tomorrow on the WSC Lounge at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to be joined by Jack London. Jack was appeared on General Hospital during the Nurses Ball 2016, along with Robert Palmer Watkins, who plays Dylan, and Aaron Haley, who plays Haley Aaron, who plays Kiki. So he appeared on there during their skit as Kiki and Dylan on General Hospital. So Jack London, from who appeared on General Hospital, who's also an actor and a singer, will be here live on the WSC Lounge on Facebook Live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget to give the WSC Lounge a like on this page, and I will see you back here tomorrow. And as always, I'm going to let the one and only Mike Mooneyham close us out.
I want to tell all you fans out there, don't miss the WSE Lounge. You'll be glad you caught this great show.